back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be telling y'all my labor and delivery story, and we just gonna get straight into it. So y'all, as y'all know, I had my baby in September. Her due date was October 3rd. So I'm gonna go back to my last doctor's appointment and then kind of lead up to that. So my last doctor's appointment was September 15th. I was 37 weeks in a couple days, right? So let me put her in there. 37 weeks in a couple days, and basically I did a service check. And I was 1 centimeter dilated. So fast forward to Tuesday. So I'm give y'all a reminder. So we was currently in the process of buying the house, and our house was gonna be ready on September 23rd. So my boyfriend was in Texas, kind of handling things there, making sure everything was going good, because we had to move all our stuff from there to here. So he was gone. But at the doctor's appointment, she asked me did I want to get induced, and to let her know at my next doctor's appointment, there was nothing medically wrong with me or anything. She just asked me did I want to get induced, or you know, and we can set something up. I guess that's the thing. I didn't know that was a thing. That moms just can get induced just because. But yeah, I personally didn't want to get induced. I wanted to wait as long as I can to see if she'll naturally come on her own. Like, I did not want to go through that process. Like, I had people who went through that process, and their stories just kind of scared me. And with this pregnancy, I was really anxious, y'all. I was so anxious this whole pregnancy. Maybe because I'm older and wiser on pregnancy now. Then I had my son when I was 19, so I didn't really know much or look and seek to find out much about pregnancy. But during this time, I was just really anxious, so I was like, I want to let her come on her own. So we're gonna fast forward to Tuesday, y'all. This is September 19th, right? So that night around 9 o'clock, I started having contractions. And I was telling my boyfriend prior, I kept telling him, I'm like, you're gonna miss it. She's gonna come early, because my body felt different, y'all. I knew I was heading to labor soon. My body just was kind of letting me know. And I was trying to hold out as long as I could. But honestly, I wasn't in control here, because, you know, baby gonna come when they want to come. But I wasn't even walking. I wasn't taking anything. I wasn't doing anything to like speed up contractions or speed up my labor process. Like, I was really trying to wait as long as I could till he got here. And then I was like, okay, cool. Then we could start walking every day, stuff like that. One thing I did do, I drank some cranberry juice on the 19th. My mom was like, that's probably what did it. But I don't know if cranberry juice put you into labor or something. I don't know. I just drank some because I wanted some, but drank some cranberry juice that day. And then that night around 9 o'clock, I was calling him. I'm like, I'm in pain. Like, I'm having contractions. Like, this hurts. Like, this really, really hurt. And they was just talking and stuff like that. And he was like, you know, keep him updated. Because I was like, I'm going to lay down. Because usually when I lay down, the contractions feel a little bit better. Or I guess breast and hips feel a little bit better. Lay down, they got worse. They got worse. I was still in so much pain, y'all. As the time went on, the pain got worse. So I put my baby to bed. He was in bed around 8:30, 8:40. So I'm just in the bed by myself. I had to turn the light on. I'm like hunched over. Like, I'm in all these positions on the bed, on the floor, just trying to ease the pain somehow. So as time went on, I'm just like eating them contractions up. I'm eating them up, y'all. Like, I'm breathing through them. Like, I'm doing all of this. And then I remembered that my mom was like, if you have contractions, make sure you time them so you can tell the doctor. So I was like, okay, let me get this little app I have. And then I was timing the contractions. Honestly, y'all, don't judge me, but I don't really know what timing them was for. I don't know the meaning behind it. Like, I really don't, and I still don't. So I just really was timing them just so I could tell the doctor, like, okay, my contractions 6 minutes apart, 7 minutes apart. That's the only reason I was timing them. I really don't know the ins and out of like timing your contractions or what that means. If I knew what it mean, I probably would have got to the hospital sooner, but I didn't really know what it meant. So I'm just timing them, you know, just to have a record so I can show the doctor, like, this is how long my contractions are. And then they got worse. So I was around 11 o'clock now, and I seen some on TikTok. I'm on TikTok like looking for some stuff. I see on TikTok this lady was like, you sit on the stool like backwards, it kind of helped with contractions. So I'm sitting on the stool like trying to like feel better. I'm hunched over on the stool, sitting backwards on it, and then that didn't help anything. Like, contractions was still coming. That was terrible. But I was okay, I gotta try something else. So I was like, let me get in the tub. So I took a shower prior already, so I was like, I'm just gonna sit in the tub. I need some hot water. I got in the tub. Well, I got in the shower because I had the shower running on me, just on my body, on my stomach, on my back. I'll turn around, put it on my back. I just needed warm water, some type of hot water on me. It felt good a little bit, like it eased up a little bit, but them contractions was still coming real bad. Like, that was so bad, I ended up sitting down in the tube. Y'all, the shower running, and I'm sitting out in the dang on tube. Like, that was bad. I couldn't even stand. So I stayed in the shower for a long time, almost like an hour in the shower, just sitting there. So didn't nobody tell me that when you get in the tub, I mean some warm water, that kind of speeded up or something? Because when I was in the hospital, they was like, that's probably what kind of sped up your labor. I'm like, what? I thought that'd make you feel better. I thought they like help with the contractions, the pain, but obviously not. So I get out the shower or whatever. So I went back to timing my contractions, and I'm still like taking them. At this point, they're like 5 minutes apart, right? I'm just sitting in the bed. My sister came and checked on me, and I'm just sitting there. Am I in labor? Like, is this real? Is this the real thing? Because I was holding off so long to go to the hospital because I didn't want them to send me home. Friday, when I went to my appointment, I was just 1 centimeter. I was like, within 4 days, there's no way, like, I am finna give birth. Like, I didn't know it happened that fast. Like, because women being 1 centimeter for weeks. Like, so I was like, okay, cool. I just don't want them to send me back home. So I got on Google, y'all, and then there was like 5 centimeters, you're in active labor then. I mean, 5 minutes apart, you're in active labor. I'm like, damn, I'm in labor? Like, labor? And then I knew I was contracting, but I was like, there's no way. I was just trying to talk myself out of going to the hospital because I didn't want to sit there that long. I had to take my baby to school that morning. I just was trying to avoid the hospital at all costs because I did not want to go and wait all that long time just for them to send me home. So I'm sitting there, mind you, while I was having the contractions, they're like 5 minutes apart. So during that little break, y'all, I would like doze off a little bit, and then the contractions that hit went back up. So around this time, it was 1 something, almost 2. So I finally tell my mom, I'm like, I cannot take it no more. I have to go to the hospital. I am in labor. After reading that, I realized, okay, maybe I should get up and go to the hospital because it says I'm in active labor. I got you know, we got ready. There was like a little incident on the way to the hospital. She was telling the police like, my daughter's in labor, so they let us pass by or whatever. We get to the hospital. They ask me questions. They get me up there. Y'all, I was just 38 weeks. I had just turned 38 weeks that day. It was Tuesday. Well, Tuesday on the 19th, I turned 38 weeks. So now we're going to Wednesday around 1 o'clock in the morning. So I'm just 38 weeks in 1 day. So we go up there, I tell them that, and then I go up there and tell them that, and then I go there and tell them that, and then we get in the room. They're trying to give me all this paperwork to filling it out. The lady give me a gown, y'all. So she was like, okay, go put this on, then we'll check you. And then the contractions at that point were out of this world. So in the car, I'm telling my mama, like, I gotta poop, like, I got to poop. Like, the pressure down there was crazy. She told me, like, that's the baby pushing down, don't push, the baby just pushing down hard right there. Like, I felt it in my booty. I kept crying. I'm like, I feel the pain in my butt, like, I gotta push, like, I gotta poop or something. So when I went up there, y'all, mind you, that's my pain level right there, 1,000. Pain level on 1,000 with contractions. The lady probably didn't know that, but I'm telling her, like, she can see I'm having a contraction. She was like, come on now, come on now. I'm like, luckily I wasn't in my right state of mind, because I probably would have cussed her out, because lady, I'm literally having a contraction. Like, wait, like, y'all, I stood still because I could not move. Like, I was frozen because it was hurting that bad. I wanted to crouch down to, like, stop the pain or something. So she was kind of rushing me to go back in the bed to get checked. So I'm like, lady, hold on. So we got in the bed. They put the little blood pressure thing on me, put it on my belly. They're trying to get an IV started and stuff. So she checked me. She said I was 5 centimeters, right? I don't know if she was a new nurse or what. She said I was 5 centimeters. And then as time went on, I'm still filling out more paperwork. And then I'm telling them, like, I started grunting. I was like, and I kept telling them I have to poop, I have to poop. Like, I'm saying it out loud and I'm grunting. They thought I had to throw up, so they gave me one of those little bags. And I'm like, no, like, I had to poop. Like, the pressure, like, she was like pushing down on me, like, really bad. And then they was like, okay, we finna check you again. So now I have my IV in my arm. Nothing attached to my IV, just my IV, the needle in. So, because they're trying to get stuff for epidural. The doctor not even there. Like, they're calling the doctor, telling him, you know, you got a patient or whatever. So the anesthesiologist, I had to sign a little waiver for that, like, all that type of stuff. And then she was like, oh, you're 10 centimeters. 10 centimeters. And she was like, oh, I thought that because I didn't feel the other side of your cervix. And I'm just like, lady, I was 10 centimeters the whole time and you over here playing? Like, come on. And I knew I had to be in because I had to push. Like, it was the moment, like, I had to push, like, the pressure down there. And so she had told the other nurses, and I'm like, when she said that, I'm like, can I get an epidural? Still, the pain got me so gone. I just wanted anything to stop. She's like, oh no, baby, it's too late for that. Like, I started crying when she said that. I screamed and cried. Cause, girl, what do you mean? I was not planning on having this baby natural. So we so they're just kind of discussing, doing what they do. I wasn't really paying attention. My boyfriend's on the phone the whole time. He's hearing this. He was like, oh wow, you know, he was just like, dang, like, this finna happen real fast. And then, y'all, mind y'all, I got to the hospital at 2:09. So as time went on, like, they're doing what they're doing, and I'm grunting still. I'm grunting real hard, and I'm pushing at the same time. I don't know if they thought they knew I was pushing, but I'm pushing. Bloop, her head came out. Oh my god. They was like, stop pushing, stop pushing, stop pushing. And then all the nurses came in the room, and they was they just had to get stuff figured out. The doctor wasn't there yet. They was like, okay, we gotta deliver the baby. So they got in position, and they was like, okay, come on, you gotta push. I pushed 2 more times. She came out completely. Like, she came out in 3 pushes. So I was like, okay, cool. It felt so good because that ring of fire is real. I felt it. Yeah, I felt all that pain. So I'm screaming at this point. I did not do any of this with my son. Maybe because I had an epidural and I didn't really feel it. But I am screaming to the top of my lungs. Like, usually when I looked at, like, videos of people giving birth and they're screaming, I'm like, why are they screaming? It hurt that bad? Y'all, I became a screamer. Like, I'm pretty sure people down in a dang on ICU heard me screaming because I was screaming. And then she came out, the doctor still went there. She came out, mind you, my labor had broke after she checked me. My labor had broke. She was like, oh, we see the meconium right there. Her labor just her water just popped. And then my baby obviously pooped inside me. She was like, the water just popped or whatever. And then so instantly they was trying to get her out too. So once she came out, doctor still went there, and they was trying to check on her. I'm over here in bliss, like I'm like, you know, I just pushed up this baby. We're waiting on the doctor to come to push out my placenta or whatever. So I ended up just pushing it out because it was kind of like it didn't come out when I pushed on it. When I pushed, it wasn't coming out. So that's why we're gonna wait till the doctor. Eventually it came on out. Waited till the doctor came. He checked me. She did not tear me at all. So I'm so surprised. Like, I had her natural. She came out in 3 pushes and she did not tear me at all, y'all. So I am so blessed. I'm not even gonna say lucky. I am blessed to have that type of experience, because yeah, babies be tearing these mamas up. So she did not tear me. She came out really quickly. And after I had her, I was like a couple hours after, I was up and walking and everything, like I did not just have a baby. Of course my hoo-ha was like sore, and I was like, you know, it was sore a little bit, so I was kind of walking real slow, but I was up and walking. So that's pretty much it for this labor and delivery story. Like, it was really smooth. It was such a positive experience. Like, one thing I realized is she came at 2:20, so that's 11 minutes, right? Only thing I was thinking about, if I would have waited a little bit longer, I would have had my baby at home. Like, I would have had my baby at home, and it could have been terrible, or it could have been good. But I literally, no, it would have been terrible. My people don't know nothing about no delivering no baby. So yeah, I almost had her there. Like, if I would have came a little bit, because I left the house around one something. It was close to 1:50 or something, because it didn't take us long to get to the hospital. So if I would have waited a little bit longer, I would have had her. And oh my goodness. But overall, y'all, this has been a positive labor experience. Like, it was quick, my baby was healthy, I was healthy, and that's all I can really ask for when, you know, during labor, because some moms aren't that lucky, or some moms don't go through that same experience. So especially because I was so anxious this pregnancy, I was so happy that everything went, you know, how it was God's plan for it to go. Even though it wasn't my plan, and I planned on having the epidural and all of that, I still end up having a healthy baby. I got to experience something that I never experienced before. I got to breastfeed, and she latched on perfectly. Like, right out, she came out hungry, came out sucking her fingers, came out spitting bubbles. Like, she came out hungry, so she latched on perfectly. So y'all, I just want y'all to know that this was my experience. It was a great experience. Like, if I wanted more kids, because I got my pair, I got a boy, I got a girl, so I'm kind of feeling fulfilled right now. I don't really want any more. But if I ever do decide later on down the line, because I'm only 24, I would definitely do natural again. Hopefully it happens the unexpected way. Like, expecting to just push your baby out natural, I don't know. I don't know. It was a good experience though, y'all. Any questions, let me know, and I would definitely answer them. If I didn't cover something, y'all want to know more of it, let me know too, and I'll let y'all and I'll answer those. But I'm so excited I got to share this with y'all, because I want to share more of my pregnancy with y'all, because there's so much that happened during my pregnancy and even after pregnancy. Like, just the postpartum, the recovery process of it. Like, a lot to discuss that probably somebody else out there probably going through too, and I just want to share my experiences, because you never know how your experiences can help someone else. But I'm not gonna talk too much, y'all. that's pretty much it for this video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see y'all in my next video. Peace.